Hey everybody, just wanted to kind of go through this last part about symmetry. This is from your book and it's screenshot onto the worksheet that I gave you. Basically, there's three types of symmetry that you can look at. One is symmetry with respect to the x-axis, so it looks like it folds over the x-axis, and the same thing's there. To test for that, we plug in negative y into the equation, and if that works and you get the same equation you started with, then it's symmetric to the x. The other type of symmetry is symmetric to the y-axis, which if you fold it over the y-axis like this, it looks the same. And the way that we check that is by plugging in negative x, and if that happens and we get the same equation that we started with, then it's symmetric to the y. And then the third thing is symmetric with respect to the origin, and that's when we put in negative x and negative y, and if we get the same thing that we started with, then we have symmetry with respect to the origin. The equation or the graph looks like if we turned it upside down, that it was the same thing that we started with. And so that's how we look at symmetry. So let's do one quick example here. We're going to rotate around. Sorry for the messiness. But our equation is y equals x cubed minus 9x. So we're going to start by plugging in negative x. So we're going to say y equals negative x cubed minus 9 times negative x. And if we do that, we get y equals negative x cubed plus 9x. Well, that's not the same thing that we started with, so we're not symmetric to the y-axis. All right, if we plug in negative y, we get negative y equals x cubed minus 9x. I don't like having that negative y there, so I'm going to divide everything by negative 1, giving me y equals negative x cubed plus 9x. That's not what we started with, so we're not symmetric to the x-axis. So our last choice is to plug in negative x and negative y. And so I'm going to say negative y equals negative x cubed minus 9 times negative x. And then let's simplify this. Negative x cubed plus 9x. I don't like having that negative there, so I multiply or divide by negative 1, giving me y equals positive x cubed minus 9x. And lo and behold, that's what we started with. So that means that we're symmetric to the origin. And that's how we prove it. All right? Good luck.